Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, come on in, my beautiful soul tribe. I love y'all so very much. Let's have conversations, y'all, about what? We're going to talk about the spiritual downloads, what is going on in the ethers. By way of the angelic messages, you could be catching several back-to-back synchronicities, maybe here and there. You and I know that you are exactly where we're supposed to be, and I'm exactly where you're supposed to be, and we are here together in a very high vibrational frequency. So high vibrational, y'all. It's frying up. Hold on. It's frying up a whole bunch of unwanted necessary energies, illusions, okay? So glamour spells are backfiring. Somebody's sitting up looking like a barbecued aardvark. Somebody's face is melting. I was channeling this energy as I was getting out of my cleansing bath, and I heard, I'm melting, I'm melting. And then I heard, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And the mirror was like, not you. Something like that. This is glamour magic. Somebody could have tried to put their face on your face. This is some type of spiritual facelift, face replacement. Somebody that is obsessed with your aesthetics. But more importantly, they're obsessed with your spirit and your soul, right? Or something like that. So somebody's looking real crazy. Somebody's looking real crazy, okay? The glamour magic is backfiring. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody feels ghosted, cut off, the cold shoulder. Somebody could have left them once they realized what they really look like. Somebody broke free of some type of glamour illusion, love spell, sex magic. Somebody rolled over and looked at somebody and was like, you are not what I thought you were. Like, I can see you with real eyes in real time. Secrets. Okay. Dime tus secretos. Somebody got secrets. What's the secrets, Holy Spirit? Ghosted. Somebody feels ghosted. Somebody is not telling somebody that somebody walked off from them because the glamour magic, I just heard the glamour magic paid off. Something like that. Somebody could feel like somebody has more of an advantage if they are aesthetically pleasing to whomever they need to be aesthetically pleasing to. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But I just heard glamour magic is paying off, but it's wearing off. Somebody's got secrets. Somebody left somebody because a love spell wore off. A glamour magic spell wore off. Somebody doesn't look like... Somebody saw somebody with real eyes and could have just walked away from that ass real fast. Like, what the hell are you? It's a Jezebel. I can't make it up. Somebody was doing sex spells, sex magic, glamour spells, and something wore off. And it's like somebody waking up, rolling over, looking at somebody like, whoa, who the hell are you? It's giving that kind of energy. The glamour magic wore off. Somebody's seeing somebody for real. Yeah, somebody is going within. Whoever this person is, they could have walked away from this karmic feminine or masculine. Masculines do glamour magic as well. Somebody went right into soul searching. Whoever this person was that encountered this Jezebel with these secrets and glamour magic and spell work or whatever this is, this person is now soul searching, reflecting and or separating from somebody. They ghosted somebody. Somebody also tried to take your beauty. I just heard the glamour magic has worn off. Somebody looks really, really bad. I said a barbecued armadillo. I don't know where I heard that from as I was meditating. That's kind of nasty, you know, something like that. Or an aardvark. Somebody looks like a very disabled animal. Their magic is worn off. Projection. Somebody was projecting something onto you in order to siphon your beauty. That didn't work. Something like that. They're afraid now. There's fear. Because somebody is being seen for who they are. They're like, oh my God, they can see me. Yeah, somebody's melting. This person could have childhood wounds. Maybe they were told as a child they weren't aesthetically pleasing. Somebody could have got mocked. Maybe the size of their nose, their eyes, whatever. Something like that. They never took those insults lightly. Somebody fights really, really hard to be beautiful and or handsome. This is an intellectual thief. A succubus energy. Somebody uses beauty spells in order to draw people in to get their secrets, to tap into their souls in order to get something from them, in order to position themselves to be a succubus incubus spirit. Interesting. A Pisces can be real significant. Somebody's trying to impersonate you. I'm telling you, this is like a face-off energy. Facelift energy. Somebody was trying to put their face on your face. Somebody could have even taken a picture and tried to put their face on your face. Clarify to look like you. Yeah. Because they feel like you have this advantage because you are what they consider to be beautiful aesthetically. Or handsome aesthetically. Okay? Something about empowerment. This person was really walking around feeling good when they thought that they looked like you. Somebody felt like they could be more accomplished. They were more confident. This is spell work. Yeah, somebody felt like the reason why you are in this fortunate energy is because you have a pretty privilege, you know, or being handsome gives you some form of an advantage. It's a Jezebel out here. This person could have been a sex worker. Somebody wanted to extract your knowledge and your secrets. So this went beyond glamour magic. This went deeper. Somebody wanted to be you. Somebody wanted to hack into your soul at some point. It wasn't enough at some point by way of this magic that somebody was looking like you or resembling you. Somebody says, okay, now that I feel as though I have enough of what you look like, and I can put myself in alignment with fortune and abundance by way of being a Jezebel, sex magic. You know, this is going to allow me to do a lot more. I need to tap into your soul with knowledge. Somebody wanted to hack into your soul, your knowledge of lifetimes, your ascended master knowledge that you've collected over lifetimes. Yeah, I can't make this up. Divine feminine energy. Somebody wanted your femininity. Somebody wanted your nurturing. Somebody wanted to look like you. And again, they went above and beyond and said, you know what, this is not enough. I want to be them. I need to be them. Aries in the reverse. Could be a karmic Aries out here. Okay. Somebody that's selfish, quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient. Yeah, somebody's a daredevil. Somebody took a chance on doing some type of forbidden magic. They feel like this is the reason why life flows for you is because you're pretty. Divine feminine. If only I could look like the divine feminine. If only I could be the divine feminine, then I could have all this good luck, this fortune. You know, it's giving, you know, life only goes well for you because you're really pretty. It's giving that kind of energy, right? Yeah. Or handsome. Okay. Whatever this is, somebody wanted to be you. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. They expected that you would give them something. This person has an energy of entitlement. You got 6 of Pentacles, corruption, bribe, coercion. Okay. Yeah, something about you being safeguarded. Something about you being divinely protected. Something about you being safe. Protecting yourself. This person could have also tried to isolate you. This is giving like locking you away, keeping you addicted to your energy. You know, it's difficult to hit a moving target when you're trying to siphon their energy. This is how this person sees it. Something about your intuition. This person wanted to hack into your soul. They wanted access, indefinite access to your lifetimes of knowledge. This person could watch you a lot. They could think about you a lot. I'm getting a feminine on feminine spiritual crime. This is yeah, it's weird. Abandonment, isolation. Somebody wanted to isolate you in order to absorb your energy. Now somebody's looking crazy. I can't make it up. You're coming out as an alpha. This person pretends to be strong, but I don't think they're that strong. I feel like they're just playing a part. I feel like they're copying you. They're studying you, your characteristics, the way you move, the way you dance, the way you this, whatever this is. Somebody's taking note enough that they can become you or look like you. This is the kind of person that's irritating. This is the kind of person, if you dye your hair red, next week they got their hair red. You know, it's never a coincidence with them. You buy a pair of orange shoes, they got it on a pair of orange shoes. You know, you buy an outfit in, you know, yellow, a specific outfit. They may not buy it in yellow, they may buy it in blue, but it's the same outfit. It's this kind of person. Something about your assertiveness, divine feminine, big divine feminine energy, although this could be a masculine that I'm talking about as well, is something about your leadership. It's something about your alpha and your omega. Something about your divine feminine nature. It's unapologetic. It's very authentic. Yeah. Ooh, I just heard seduction, sensual, sexual body, while you working your body. You gonna make me get weak. Seduction. Somebody was out here seducing people out of their souls, doing sex magic, glamour magic. That shit wore off and somebody ran and headed for the hills. Whoever this person is that took off, whoever these people are that are now seeing that this person is not who they say they are, somebody's je ne sais quoi, your essence has worn off and people are seeing them for the animal that they are. That's what I just heard. Now the people that have encountered this Jezebel are being thrusted into some type of an awakening by way of soul searching. Why me? Why did she choose me? Something like that. You got collective in the reverse. Something about your crown. Something about your crown. Something about your knowledge. Something about having access to your intuition. Soul hacking. Total, complete consumption of your essence. That's what I just heard. They wanted it. Ooh, this chick right here. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Were there any allies? There may have been an ally. Yeah, Liz, this person's a Jezebel. Somebody could have an OnlyFans page where they meet up with people, something like that. Okay, they could meet up with people. Maybe somebody does video chat. Maybe they're on phone calls, whatever. However they were using your face, your beauty, wanting to be you. Somebody was in full character, full on. They feel as though they had studied you enough that they could be you better than you. And so you got a lot of men that could have been exposing themselves to this person. This person wanted to dominate masculine energy. Yeah, enough that they would be seen as the most beautiful, the fairest of them all. This is that kind of person. This person doesn't take kindly to people who are confident feminines, who stand in their power, who are naturally beautiful because they have something about them that's not like anybody else. No, not this person. This person is saying all me, 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 me. All eyes on me. I am the baddest one. I am the biggest one. I am the fairest of them all. This person was charging people, Six of Pentacles, maybe doing nude pictures, video chat, masturbation by, via the World Wide Web somehow, telephonically, telepathically, whatever. They were doing spell work. Okay. Collective in the reverse. This person missed an opportunity to kind of carry this essence, like a God essence, if you will. They're fighting for a union. Somebody's like, oh, if I could just use your essence long enough to get a union. Somebody feels like because you're really pretty, it's easy for you to get guys. That's what I just heard. Something about you, divine feminine and masculine. Yeah. And in the middle of it all, you ascended. So here is where there's a problem being presented. You got a Jezebel keeping secrets, stealing people's secrets, succubus, incubus energy. Somebody sells sex online, that's fine, that's what you do. But when you try to come into the divine feminine energy, this is where we have a problem. Somebody feels as though if they could only be seen as beautiful, then they could get this fortune, this abundance, this luck, that you seem to have the knowledge of divine feminine so effortlessly. You don't really have to do much in order to tap into this energy. You're naturally tapped in, and somebody's naughty by nature. Yeah, somebody wants to be, look, I can't make it up. Something about chaos. Something about chaos, arguments, secret collaborations, dark alliances. So remember I said, I wonder if this person had help. They absolutely have a dark alliance here. It looks like there's two men here. Some type of access needed to be granted in order for somebody to manifest a union. And to continue with whatever this they were using sex magic and glamour magic for, that shit has melted away. Somebody says, I'm melting. I heard it in my channeling. I was like, melting? Like, bitch, what is going on? Somebody's looking real waxy, real melted. Somebody's face could be all off ergonomically, something's not in alignment. Something ain't looking too well. Clarify the secret alliance working in cahoots. What's going on here? Yeah, it's almost like this person saw you as like a spiritual ally in their head. This is somebody that felt like you were willingly giving them access to your knowledge, to your femininity. It was an illusion. It's something about being attracted to you. This could be a feminine that likes other feminines, alluring. But she likes what they are. She likes who they are, but she doesn't really like women. She's not a feminist. She's not an activist for feminine nature. It's not on a sexual level. She just likes you long enough to take something from you. She's very particular by way of what she deems to be her standard of beauty, whatever it is, she wants it. So it's almost like she saw you at, like, this is the kind of person that if they were taking money from men or whatever they were doing in their sex, you know, sexcapades and activities and meetings and appointments and consultations, whatever this person was doing sexually by way of using sex magic, in their mind, they were always taking you with them. They were always imagining you in their mind's eye so that they could encounter your essence or move like you or be like you. Yeah. At some point, this became difficult. Here lies the issue. And this is why somebody's doing something in secret. Somebody wanted to lock you away, secure you away, make sure that nobody could see you. Because if they see you, then how's it that they're going to see them as you? So they need to keep you quiet, locked away. That shit didn't work. Alluring, enticing, attractive, infatuation. This person carried a mindset when going into these sexual agreements with these people. Videos, something like that. I'm getting like online masturbation, okay, with exposure, bare and reveal. This could also be naked photos in exchange for money with the Six of Pentacles, something like that. Somebody was out here buying sex. Glamour magic. Virgo energy, something about being modest and shy, meticulous and reliable, practical, diligent, intelligent, and analytical. Somebody was definitely trying to tap into this Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be a Virgo. Virgo is like virgin energy, innocent energy. This could be somebody that is older that wants to appear very pure, like, if you will, very Virgin Mary, like, you know. This is the energy with alluring and Virgo energy. Oh, somebody really was thinking this through. Now, deep down inside, they know something's worn off, and this is really how they look. They're melting. Look at his face. She's melting. Somebody's playing the victim in deep sorrow. Maybe they're looking like what they're supposed to look like, which is like jealousy. You ever seen a look of jealousy on somebody's face? Hatred. They're looking like exactly what they are, and the people are giving them the cold shoulder. Whatever it is, they can't tap into your alluring energy anymore. They need access. It's a necessity. Alpha energy. Somebody was pretending to be you so long and playing your energy so long, they really believed that they were you. You could not convince them otherwise. Now reality is sitting in grief, sadness, mentally disabled. Somebody's face is ergonomically incorrect. This could be a lot of glamour magic, y'all. Okay? If somebody could put your face on their face and wear your skin, they would. Yeah, look. Binding. This person wanted to be one with you, because when I talked about, you know, was somebody helping this person, this is how you show up in this person's mind's eye. Very attractive, very alluring, very enticing, very seductive, naturally, sexually. But you're more than that. You're very intelligent. You're smart. You're a package deal. In this person's mind, you're the perfect idea of what the divine feminine is. Something about you being in this empowerment energy, alpha energy. The alpha energy gives me this energy of, you know, being able to do something on your own, if need be. If you have to, if I have to, I will do it by myself. It's giving that kind of energy. You're strong when you need to be. You're alluring and feminine when you need to. You're balanced. You've mastered masculinity and feminine energy within. And somebody wanted to wear your skin. The glamour magic way is like, I literally heard somebody saying that they were melting. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Wanted to bind themselves. Didn't I just... Didn't I just say, look at this. It says ugly spell, beauty spell. Look at the way this person is looking in the mirror. That shit wore off. Look, intellectual thief. Somebody wanted to hack into your ancient knowledge. Hack into your soul. They wanted to be you so bad. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm telling you, somebody is melting. Ugly spell, beauty spell, backfired. Now they're spying and they're watching you. They can't stop stalking you. They're addicted to your energy that does not belong to them. But quite interesting enough, they can't even feel your essence anymore, which leaves them in this empty energy, playing the victim. This could have been a group or a coven or a cult. 3 women feeding off of one divine feminine's beauty, or trying to. Now they feel rejected and abandoned. Look, these people are getting ghosted. If they were doing love spells, which I'm sure they were, because it's just kind of in alignment with this message. Whoever the guys were, the women were, whoever, that shit's worn off. People are abandoning them. They're ghosting them, giving them the cold shoulder. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Giving them the cold shoulder. You got gift, reward, incentive, and present. This could have been to get gifts from these men, from these women, tips, Cash App, PayPal. They wanted the money. Somebody was in it for the money, but it's over. Ugly spell, beauty spell. This says game over. It's done. It's done. Somebody looks like some shit up out of a horror flick. Somebody looks like the Crypt Keeper. Probably even worse than that. It's a beauty spell, ugly spell, some type of ancient magic. And then somebody tried to hack into your soul and got that ass whooped. To the point of lack of recognition. Let's just say that. You can't recognize this person. Because I saw somebody saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And the mirror was like, hell no. Get your punk ass up out of here. Now somebody's sitting up looking crazy. Their phone is bone dry. Ain't nobody calling to give them money. And they had it all figured out. If they could just look like you and be like you, girl, if I had your body, if I had your face, you know the things I do. They were quite literally imagining that. Meanwhile, you were somewhere ascending. Sucks to be them. Whoever that is. I feel like somebody has been pretending to be somebody for so long. They don't know who the hell they are. Somebody knows these secrets. Ooh, somebody knows these secretos. Dime tu secretos. Secrets. Somebody knows this Jezebel secrets. Somebody has some co-collaborators. Who are these collaborators? Get it out. Even trying to get it out. I feel like somebody's stuttering to try to get it out. Maybe they're trying to shut them up from saying it or talking about it or telling their secrets. But I mean, do we really need to know their secrets? Whoever this Jezebel is, this group, this whatever these are, a group of Jezebelian ass prostitutes, do we even need to know their secrets? Because we can see it. So why are they so afraid that somebody's gonna find out their secrets? Somebody is sworn to secrecy. Something like that. Somebody knows this person's secrets. Something like that. Let's see what's going on. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I just heard loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Somebody knows this person's secrets. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This shit backfired. It backfired. Clarify. Who knows this person's secrets? 3 of Cups. There's 3 witches here that were celebrating their work. Somebody celebrated too soon. What's the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse? Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Somebody's keeping a secret. Somebody knows exactly what happened, how it went down. Clarify this person. Loyalty. Why are they being so loyal? I don't know. Maybe they're still trying to get something done with the 7 of Swords. Why are they being so loyal to these Jezebels after they know that this shit is done, it's over? What's the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Swords? Why are they being so loyal? What is their connection to the situation? Could be a cop. Chariot is giving police. What's the secret? What's the secret? 4 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody doesn't care. Like, this group is dismantled. If they were doing beauty spells, magic, sex magic, whatever this was, to get paid, to get money from whomever, wherever, videos, sex online, whatever this is, pre-recorded sex, who knows, child, live sex. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody doesn't care anymore that they're being exposed. 7 of Swords. They're keeping quiet. They're watching these witches be exposed, or a witch in particular. but they don't care. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's pissed off, but we knew that. What else is new? Somebody's pissed off because we can see just how ugly they are. Yeah, within their soul. The external is just manifesting on the internal is manifesting on the external. So somebody looks real ugly, but aesthetically, something's ergonomically off. Somebody could like look real crazy. Or they're looking in the mirror or they don't want to look in the mirror or something like that. Clarify, who knows the secret? Somebody knows the secret. They're keeping the secret. They're moving forward. They don't give a damn that these people, this person got exposed, whatever this is. 8 of Pentacles in a reverse. Something doesn't work anymore the way it was with this beauty magic, sex magic, whatever this is. Some type of sex ring. Spell work, sex, all kind of clarified binding spells, beauty spells, something like that. 5 of Wands. This group is in conflict. Clarify, why is this person hiding the fact that they know? There's a celebrity that could be significant. The Star in the reverse, or somebody that had some type of influence in the public eye with the Star in the reverse. Why are they hiding this though? What's going on? The Hierophant in the reverse. Dark practitioner. So there's a dark practitioner here, or a group. Some type of organization. What's the Hierophant in the reverse with the Star in the reverse? Holy Spirit, why is this person? Somebody knows somebody's getting caught up. They shit is wearing off and they don't give a damn. Somebody's just like, whatever. They know all the secrets and they're walking away. Somebody knows the truth. Somebody knows everything. What's the Hierophant in the reverse with the Star in the reverse? Holy Spirit. This could have been a reader. This could have been somebody in the public eye that was doing glamour magic, sex magic. Somebody knows their secrets. There's a cop here too. There's somebody in law official. Whatever this is, somebody's whole life is turned upside down. The Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. Somebody was trying to destiny swap too. This went from like a glamour spell, beauty magic, something like that, to somebody being absolutely, totally consumed with trying to consume and hack into your soul and your secrets and your knowledge and your beauty and your... But see, this is what they didn't realize. Externally, you were pleasing to somebody. Somebody could have looked at your face like, damn, you are really pretty. I want to look like that, or whatever this is. Or maybe they had done this before with several people that they had encountered that they thought were really good looking. But something snapped somewhere, you know, looking like you wasn't enough, or believing that they looked like you wasn't enough. That somebody was like, I want it all. Somebody bet it all and they lost it all. Coming for your soul, coming for your bloodline, trying to hack into your knowledge. It's something that you do effortlessly. You're a natural born healer. 6 of Swords. You're a natural born healer. And you got secrets that nobody's ever been able to hack into, tap into. No practitioners. And if they tried, they're not looking too good. If they tried, they're not ending up well. If they tried to hack into this high vibrational sacred knowledge, you're coming out as the King of Wands. You could be a feminine in your masculine fiery energy, or vice versa. You know, in tarot, there is no gender. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. What's going on? I was about to say, you got a couple of clowns in the audience watching. A couple of fools looking like clowns in their own circus. A couple of jackasses in the comments. Page of Swords. So they come to spiritual court. This is somebody that could have been in the public eye, y'all. This is somebody that could have been in the public eye. Somebody snapped. They wanted your whole fortune, your whole destiny, your whole whatever. If they're not in the public eye, they were intending to take this energy to somehow showcase their talents in the public eye. This could also be OnlyFans energy. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit, but you're coming up as the High Priestess. This person's lineage has been eliminated. It doesn't exist anymore. It's a cursed lineage. Something about the 8-8 portal, when judgment came down, their lineage became extinct. I can't make it up. 7 of Wands in a reverse. Somebody's lineage is gone. So what does that mean for these Jezebels, Holy Spirit? Their lineage is gone. Their lineage is gone. Something about the men in this person's family or the children in their family, taking ownership and leadership. Their own family could have exiled them from their bloodline. What's the Page of Wands and the Emperor? Why is this bloodline looking like this? Something about their children. So whatever this is, something about the children in this bloodline that's now extinct. What does that mean? Extinct? Clarify for this person. Somebody's son is coming up very, very strong that wants no parts of their demonic ass, Jezebelian ass, witch ass, prostitute ass mother, glamour magic ass mother, whatever this is, glamour spell addicted to sex magic and glamour spells and all kinds of things like that. This person's son called judgment down on them and sacrifice them so that the curses don't come down on him. He knows. This is somebody's adult son. Clarify. Somebody's saying, I'm not going down with you. Nope. Somebody turned their back. There is a son that exiled their Jezebelian mother out of this bloodline. There could also be men in the family that came to some type of an agreement that they don't want the karma on the bloodline. It's a stain. It's a nasty spiritual stain on the DNA. Like, bitch, get your raggedy, nasty ass. Your face is melting as you are not the fairest of them all. You were never fair. You were absolutely just not right. Your own bloodline doesn't want you. Your family's getting rid of you. The fool, they're leaving this person behind. Somebody's like, hell no, that's not my mama. Hell no, that's not my daughter. Hell no, that's not my sister. That's not my mother. That's not my auntie. Somebody's like, hell no, they left this person behind. Look, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Hell no. So in order to save the bloodline, and not have to adhere to this person's reckless ways by way of spiritually being negligent, this person got kicked out of their bloodline. Somebody kicked this. I just heard slut bucket. Damn. Is this how they talking about her? Damn. Somebody said okay. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse, Holy Spirit. I can't make this up. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. They see this person as not being loyal to the lineage, to the bloodline, taking information that they had learned by way of sacred knowledge, and they abused it to create illusions that weren't worth it. This bloodline does not see that this person is in any position to salvage their reputation. They lack nothing. They don't even know who they are. They were too busy sitting in front of the mirror pretending to be you, to look like you. Maybe they were taking a little bit from this person and that person, and maybe they were creating their own person. And then they came across you and they just said, if only I could be this person in its totality, then I could get wealth and abundance, and somebody's going to love me. He'll think I'm beautiful. He'll do da-da-da-da. The men in this person's bloodline are absolutely disgusted with this person. They are not helping this person. Look at 10 of Cups. I can't make it up. 10 of Cups and a Fool. They look, listen. These men are looking the opposite direction, away from this fool and her mirror and her melting ass face and her Aardvarkian ass ways. And her face is out of alignment with all of the assignments that they want to be signed up for. Somebody not fooling around with her. 9 of Swords, mental illness. Now she's in distress. Pimp down. Man down. Now she's crying out. Man down. I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son. And I took this shot where I pulled out that gun. It's a rumble in the jungle. It's a rumble in the tumble. Somebody's tumbling down the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack decided to walk down and that bitch came tumbling after. Somebody left this person out in the cold. 2 of Cups. She could be reaching out to people's friends and maybe guys that were really nice to her, or women, or whatever this was, to see if she can get some type of an assistance. 2 of Cups. Desperately wanting a partnership. Desperately. Somebody would have unalived whoever they needed to in order to feel beautiful, in order to get this partnership. And when it came to you and them wanting to eliminate you, this was a big no-no. You're the bloodline that's not to be messed with. Clarify, High Priestess. I can't make it up. Empress energy, divine feminine energy. You're radiant. Somebody was naughty by nature and you were naturally just nurturing. It's two completely different energies. Somebody could have never consumed your essence. You evolve too much for somebody to consume you at any levels of your authenticity. You change too much, right? You're always changing. You're like water. You're always flowing. This person is so crazy. 8 of Cups. Somebody's been exiled out of their family, out of their bloodline. Show me this person's family. This family is leaving her behind in a way that they just like, yeah, we done with you. They can't get no help from their family. They're in the 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands in a reverse, 10 of... Like, yeah, because somebody's family realized what they did. And like, you put your bloodline in jeopardy and now your bloodline is saying, you know... I just heard limited liability. Something like that. It's only a matter of time. Clarify limited liability. Somebody did more than sex magic. Because they're looking at the situation and they're saying, you absolutely went after somebody who was anointed. How could you put us in the line of fire like that? You expect for us to get you out? Empress energy, temperance energy, earth angel, somebody that's really balanced. Oh, she wanted your beauty so bad. Somebody's like, oh my God, I just have to have your beauty. Oh, please. Oh, and while you're at it, can I have your booty? Oh, while you're at it, you think my feet can look like yours? Oh my God, am I you? Am I them? Am I? Shut the front door. You raggedy bitch. I can't stand bitches like this. Get your shit together. Your own family don't fool with you. They're not fooling with you. King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. And you got the nerve to have some type of good news about money coming in, stability. Somebody wants to propose, offer something to you. Empress, this is your destiny. So with the 8 of Cups, somebody's playing the victim. Woe is me ass energy. Okay. Somebody knows all the secrets because you're getting your wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups. Show me this person's family. This person's family is apologizing on behalf of them. I can't make this up. Page of Cups. There's some type of telepathic communication. It's like somebody's bloodline is very high ranked. Somebody's bloodline is blessed. And this was like the brown germ within the DNA, and the brown germ needed to be plucked out. That's how they see it. Somebody's bloodline, somebody's family is apologizing to you. They're saying, if we have to get rid of one person in order to save our entire lineage, in order to save our children, our sons, then so shall it be. Somebody's son sacrificed their own mother. Somebody's father sacrificed their own daughter. They got rid of this person. They so tired of this damn person. Every time they see this person's in some type of spiritual problem or something's going on, they done. They don't have time. 9 of Swords. Wandering soul. Here, make it on your own. You can't come back here. No, we don't. Take our last name off your name. Don't refer to us as your mama, your daddy, your papa, your son. Somebody screwed up. What else did this person do? There has to be more. Yeah, they did. Tried to take somebody's destiny. 3 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, and the Star in the reverse. Somebody tried to take somebody's place, wear somebody's shoes. This person found it difficult to be you at many levels of this spell work. It was exhausting at some point. Either your shoe was too small or too big, depending on your ascension, which never was predicated on this person. Your ascension was predicated on your bloodline and whether or not you go to the next level. Big divine feminine energy. What's good? I know that's right. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Anything else we need to see? Well, I think this does conclude the reading. The Tower. I can't see that we need to pull any more cards beyond this. The Tower. Abandoned by their own family for being negligent. Their family is apologizing to your family in the bloodline. Energetically, telepathically, ethereally, they're apologizing to you. There's conflict. There's fighting. This Jezebel lies. Not only were they doing glamour spells. I always say if there's a glamour spell, a beauty spell, then 9 times out of 10, There's a destiny swap somewhere lurking beneath the surface by way of a request to take your destiny. Yeah. Having your eyes was not enough. Having your nose was not enough. Some of these people, honestly, y'all, they go to plastic surgeons and they take your pictures. They want to look like you. Like real bad. It's all they think about. Now somebody's melting. This shit is over. So somebody could be walking around with, you know, like a hooded sweater and some dark shades at 10 o'clock at night. Somebody look like a whole hot ass mess. They look like what they are. It's just people are finally being like awakened to the fact that this is what they look like. This is the message. I love y'all so much. Take what resonates, okay? Leave what does not. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If not, hey, that's okay. I support you in the energy. Shout out to the gang stalkers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being quiet. Shout out to the people that got something from this, tapping into your cosmic knowledge. I love you. You know I do. Let's close this door successfully. I salute the divinity in you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you.